Right, let's unbox it. So you don't get that in the box. In the box you get a transmitter with steering trim and steering dual rate. That's usually 3 speeds there. It's got actually on it high, medium, low, so we'll try that out. A spare front bumper, although that's different to that one. Charger, screwdriver, wheel wrench, a few preloaders for your shocks, and spare body pins. Did I say instructions? And instructions. And this is the truck, and I'm going to address this straight away, as I do with a lot of stuff. It hasn't got oil shocks, and it's the Pro version. Interesting. It does look very nice though. It certainly looks like a mini version of another truck, although slightly tuned because that wheelbase is quite short, and yeah, that does look a little bit strange. Don't know what happened to my voice then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wheels. They look like they're proper ones as well. I done that last time. 1500 milliamp hour lithium ion. We'll put that on charge now. Brushless motor, 35 amp 2-in-1 ESC and receiver. Little 3-wire micro servo there. I think that's a metal chassis brace. Metal CVDs up front. This will have bearings all round as well, I believe. Metal drive shafts at the rear. Metal gears. Centre shaft there is metal as well, so it's 4-wheel drive. Got a wheelie bar. And I'm not even going to talk about suspension. You can fit WL Toy stuff on there, or I fit some MJX Hyper-Go suspension on my other one of these, and it worked really well. But in this video I'm not going to. In the last video when I did fit some, that body's really heavy. It's got like a hard plastic moulded stuff. I mean it's really nice, it's got some drivers in there, but it's really heavy. On the last video when I did change the suspension, a few people suggested that it would have been better to show how it is exactly out of the box rather than modding it straight away. So on this one we're going to do that. We'll see how fast it is, and then we'll go and give it a bit of a bash. These are usually really tough. The only thing that was probably going to break is the body, but depends how hard on it I am. Something else that's a bit weird, I mean the wheels stick right out from the body, which is fine, but that suspension is only going halfway down before it hits the wheels, front and rear. Yeah, that's probably going to be an issue, but anyway, that's the underneath of it. You'll probably recognise it from a couple of videos I've done recently. Metal hinge pin holders there. Right, let's go and see how close we can get to 70 kilometers an hour, because we're definitely not going to get 70 kilometers an hour, but we'll see how close we get to it on 2S. I'll take a LiPo as well. Lithium ions, although they're good and they're better than like the nickel metal hydride ones, they just don't give out the same punch as a LiPo, so I will take a LiPo as well. Come on in, Skippy, let's go. It is pretty windy today. That might give this a bit of an advantage for speed. Meant to do 70 kilometers an hour. It's nuts though, look, watch. Just pops a wheelie straight away. Steering is crap, as expected. Bouncy as anything, as expected, but it's got some acceleration. Whoa. Stock battery. We're going to use the wind to our advantage. Oh, it's really windy. Not got much space for error here, let's go. That is full throttle. That's quick. Oh, felt like it shut down then. Felt like it shut down. 31 mile an hour. That is 50 kilometers an hour. It's not bad straight out of the box. It's not 70 though, is it? But I've just thrown a 2S LiPo in it. That's going to wake up a bit. All right, come on in. Wow. Whoa. It's amazing the difference a bit of wind makes. So I can't even accelerate without it popping a wheelie. With the wind behind me, full throttle straight away, look. 55, yeah, we picked up 5 kilometers an hour. 34, yeah, just by changing the battery. Mad, isn't it? All right then, let's see how this thing gets on at a bit of a grass track. It's got way too much power for how small it is. Whoa! Oh, I've got no steering, hang on. Yeah, steering is absolute crap. down the straight, full throttle. On its wheels, right. I think it's going to do a backflip then, wasn't it? Friction dampers, bouncing all over the place. Full throttle. See if we can backflip it this time. Nope. Oh. Hello, what's this? Oh, a Traxxas. Let's race. It's his track. He's at an advantage. We're still going to beat him though. No! On your wheels! Ah! He beat me. We'll get him on the next lap. We'll get him on the next lap. Let's go. Right, this is the one. This is the lap. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. No steering. No suspension. We're still going to have it. We've got to have it. Oh, 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 yes, yes. Come on. Clean lap. This is the first clean lap. It's got to be. I've got to go so steady down here. Yeah, he's over. He's over. Come on. Steady, steady, steady. And across the line. It was 3 laps, wasn't it? Winner. There we go, there it is. I was going to do a little bit more. I was going to take it and maybe run it at like a little dirt track, but I'll be honest with you, with that suspension, I'd have probably spent most of the time just putting it back on its wheels. It's a massive letdown, and the wheels touching the body, I think that doesn't help either, because as soon as it slams down, when it hits that, it just pushes it back up like that, rather than using the full suspension travel. So with the body on, I can just about get a finger under there. Take the body off, and yeah, and it's just losing so much more travel. It's fast, it's not 70 kilometers an hour. It will do 70 kilometers an hour with a 3S LiPo. I've already tried it on a different version of this. Is it worth the money? I mean, for the UK, I think it's about £75, something like that, which is just over $100. Add a little bit more money and you can get something like this, which is a MJX Hypergo, and this thing is absolutely insane for the quality and the price. Oil shocks, full brushless setup. You got a chassis cover there, all lights. It's got this Lancia body. You can also get one that looks a bit like an Infraction. This one's a little bit more expensive, but some of the MJX buggies are a very good price. So until we start fitting oil shocks to these and making them handle a little bit better, I'm not interested. Oh, backflip.